What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw 4 TV. Alright, so before I get into this video, I want to give a shout out to one of my subscribers for showing love to the channel. Much respect to Pedro Rosado for the $15 donation via the PayPal. Leaves a note saying, quote, "Continue with the great content. I like that you keep in perspective that past players were as good as today's players." Well, I'm of the opinion a lot of them were just as good. Some of them were better. You know, some of them were better. They just didn't happen to have the benefit of social media. These guys didn't have, social media accounts. They didn't have the benefit of social media in general. They didn't have the benefit of a 24/7 news cycle. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have a benefit of ESPN and Fox Sports to promote their games. And sometimes these dudes just had blah personalities. And there's a lot of dudes right now that have blah-ass personalities, but that's not stopping them because the NBA has to promote them some type of way. Some of these dudes' personalities ain't exactly Madison Avenue. But that was the problem in the 1970s with most of the stars. They just weren't, the most marketable players. But the NBA, there was a lot of basketball talent to go around. Hell, it was another league for several years in the 60s and 70s. So, anyway, let's move on to this point. I'm not knocking John Morant. I think John Morant is a great player. He's helped to turn around the Memphis Grizzlies, absolutely. For many years, the Memphis Grizzlies have been a bad franchise, a bad team. They've had some talent there, all the way back to the days when they were in Vancouver. Going back to Big Country Reeves and hell, Sharif Abdul-Rahim, going all the way back to those days. But, they just weren't able to sustain any real success there. Even Pau Gasol failed to turn that team around. They had a little bit of limited success, with the years they had Zach Randolph and Marc Gasol and those guys. But this is the first time in that franchise history that they've had a team that is consistently amongst the best in the NBA. So this is a good time to be a Grizzly fan. It's just that there's some things with John Morant personally that I think he needs to watch because you don't want to blow it. But, look, man, I got to say this. I don't want to hear how great this dude is as far as a dunker and his vertical, and he's one of the great dunkers of all. Look, first of all, we already went through a whole entire generation and then some of one guy that was afraid to go to the slam dunk contest to participate because he thought he would fail. But yet, people want to anoint this guy, who I'm not even going to say his name, as one of the all-time great dunkers. Even though 98% of his dunks, he stole from Karl Malone. Basic fucking dunks. No. Not going through this shit again. If this guy, John Morant, wants to be considered one of the all-time great dunkers, then, bruh, you gotta participate in the slam dunk contest. And it ain't just him, but he's the main guy. I'm tired of these dudes being forced down our throats as all-time greats, but these guys are scared to fucking fail. Or they have this belief that the All-Star game, or not the All-Star game, excuse me, the slam dunk contest is beneath them now. What type of shit is that? You say you gonna cook Jordan, right? You said you cook him, nigga. Then do what he does. Do what he did. Go to the slam dunk contest and win that bitch a couple times. Do some fucking mesmerize the fucking nation. Nah, what it is these motherfuckers are afraid to really fucking put themselves in that situation because they're afraid of the comparisons. Frauds. That's why you will see me celebrating these motherfuckers. All time greats my ass. Scared to participate in basic shit. Shit, Steph Curry done lost a 3-point contest. That don't mean that he ain't an all time great. Fuck is you scared of? So yeah, that's my thing, man. I don't want to hear how great John Moran is unless he enters a slam dunk contest. It's time enough now, man. Shit, you been in the league three years now. Get your ass in the slam dunk contest. Make it yours. You know what I'm saying? Make that event yours.